we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave. In the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Well, welcome back, race fans. We are here for the Season 6 opener here at Daytona. Back with, yes, slide jobs. They're going to be starting their season off here tonight. Now, before we get into the race here and into a grid, I do want to make note, the lobby kind of got messed up a little bit. No qualifying. So there will be gridding I imagine according to their I rating, but I don't know exactly how iRacing does that. But we do need to get, I know he's out there on the track, but we do need to get him up here real quick and have a chat with him, the boss man himself, William Martin. William, I know you're out there practicing, bud, but opening up the season here finally after a month off. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Looking forward to another great season like we had last season. A lot of good drivers still here. We had an amazing season last year, like I said. Hopefully we can grow from that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I'm not gonna keep you up here, William. I'm gonna go ahead and let you get some practice in and all the good stuff that needs to happen down there on the track before we go gridding here, bud. So, you know, good luck down there, and man, it's gonna be Daytona. We know what Daytona's like.
Yes, sir. Hopefully we can make it to the end.
Yep. Good luck, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is William Martin, the owner. Now, we don't have any points to go down because of, like I said, it is the season opener. But as always, folks, my name is Joshua Medlock here on the mic for you all here tonight. Glad to see everybody out there tuning in already here this evening. I wasn't told anything about the duels, so that's you could be right, could be wrong. I do know, yeah, the lobby, when William set up the lobby, he didn't put in qualifying, and he was supposed to. So I don't know if they did do duels or not. That is the thing. So I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get down here to the pre-race analytics here real quick, starting with the air temp of 78 degrees, a track temp of 109 out there here this evening. 100 laps here tonight at Daytona, 250 miles. Of course, your tires not really going to be a big factor here at this track as always, so somewhere 50, 60. Yeah, even more than that, probably 70, 80 laps you could actually run on tires. But the fuel, somewhere between 25 and 35 laps. They are running 70% fuel load. So somewhere between 25 and 35 laps. It's definitely probably going to be at least 2 stops, maybe 3. Pit road speed here tonight, 60 miles per hour. Definitely going to have to watch entrance to pit road here when they start coming in, because that is going to be the probably the make it or break it of the drivers here tonight, and of course the wrecks. We might have a couple. We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. 80-mile-per-hour pace speed here at Daytona. That's really going to set the stage up here tonight, but we got about 35 seconds left before we get them on grid here, and then once we get them on grid, I will know who pole is. But glad to see everybody out there. Looks like Brian Odell, Brennan Kennedy. Who else we got in chat here? Looks like that's we got Ace. That's what I'm going to call you, is Ace. We got Ace out there. Looks like we got about 14 already tuning in right now and getting down to 1 second here. All righty, folks. Well, let's go ahead and get them on grid here once the countdown is over. There we go. Let's see exactly where it's going to put everybody. Okay. So here we are with the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here. Oh, it's Lil King out there. Elvis out there in chat. All right. Glad to see you, buddy. We got Dylan Parker, who is going to start on pole here. AJ Stravato going to be on the outside of him in that second spot here tonight. Cameron Hearn third, Frank DiMaggio fourth, Keith Calhoun in fifth, Robert O'Connor sixth, J.W. Miller in seventh, Christopher Dean. We'll get more on Christopher here in just a second. He is actually the sponsor for tonight's race, but we'll get to that here in a minute. He will be 8th, Tyler Riggs 9th, Benjamin Lacey in 10th, Curtis Granger in 11th, Crank Bell 12th, Jackson Hartman 13th, Corey Cook 14th, William Martin will be 15th, Connor Holden 16th, Jeremy Leach in 17th, Gabriel Essick, I hope I said your last name correctly, 18th. Johan Ju out there 19th. Ryan Potter in 20th. Zach Probst 21st. JT Larsh 22nd. Ty Smith will be in the 23rd here on grid. Robert Lukens 24th. Noah Morey 25th. Jacob Locklear 26th. Anthony Marshall 27th. Jordan Byer, Hope 28th, and that's going to round out our field here for the opener at Daytona. And I believe it was by I rating, so glad to see everybody out there tuning in for what is going to be really the start of the season here for Slide Jobs. It's going to really set the course for the next several races, and then Great Lakes Sim Racing, I think that was, is the sponsor here. So big shout out to them, Christopher Dean. As we exit turn number 4, pull those belts tight. One more time. Pace car going to dive off to the safety of pit road. And it's going to be in Dylan Parker's hands here to get them going. Pace car is off. Green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. Racing here tonight. Season 6 opener at Daytona for Slide Jobs. Already, we're seeing that 24 up there on that high line peak out. Now we're going to come on the backstretch here. We're going to see a lot of drivers take it onto the apron and pull back. Robert Lukens being one of them. Got a car off the pace up here. Keith Calhoun, looks like everybody trying to go single file here. Stravato making a pass there. Or falling back a spot. 92. I believe that's Cameron Hearn. Yes, it is. Cameron going to take over second. Now we go single file all the way back to the 26. That's 26 on the car, 92 of the driver bar of Tyler Riggs side by side here with the 2 of 248 of Christopher Dean, 14 of Crank Bell, 24 keeps falling back, Frank DiMaggio, still single file. Boy, they're just a little bit of a mix up front. Now Stravato already up into the lead here. J.W. Miller there in second. Cameron Hearn and company falling backwards. Now we're going to go 3 wide as they get around the 67 on the inside. 21, William Martin. Side by side back here. JT Larsh. And then the 84 of Jacob Locklear to the inside. They're coming up on the 61 of Corey Cook on the outside now. I think just everybody trying to find their teammates here early on. They know it's going to be a long race. Well, it'll be a grueling race. I don't know if it'll be long. Whoa. Tyler Riggs caught out on the outside by himself now. No help for Tyler. Looks like he's trying to get that side draft. Zach Probst now coming up to the 26. That's going to give the 26 or the 92 there. That's going to give the 92 some help. The 77 of Granger pulls out. Now we're going to go back to double here and side by side with Curtis Granger. And Tyler Riggs on the outside. The 62 of Zach Probst coming up on him. So it'll be 3 cars on the outside line. Make it 4 as the 19 of Jackson Hartman goes to the outside. It's definitely going to help that outside. We see Connor Holden moving on up here too. The number 9 of Brian Potter. So that outside line starting to reform here. Curtis Granger going to lead that lap. Already we're starting to see these drivers kind of play the field here early on. Oh, got a couple of them off the track here on the apron. Up the back stretch, it's going to be Christopher Dean and the 14 of Frank Bell. Oh, hang on to it. Get back up to the front. Tyler Riggs now up front. Tyler gonna lead that lap. Getting pushed by the 33 of Stravato here. And Daytona is anybody's race. Anybody can win it. All right, pretty much single file back here to the back. Good old Daytona racing. Dan out there in chat as well. Glad to see you out there. Yep, good old Daytona racing. You got that right. I'm watching that Aflac machine out there of Jackson Hartman. Coming from 13th to 7th. A lot of people already making moves. We're going to go 3 wide here as they come around the 62 of Zach Probst. Zach keeps falling back. Still side by side uphill. With a 9 though. Ryan Potter all over that double yellow line. Be careful Be careful. Well, that outside kind of fell apart already. Still led by Curtis Granger on the outside. Just can't get no momentum. Needs some more cars out there. Checking back through the field here. Ty Smith, Dylan Parker. Dylan kind of mired by himself. He does have Keith Calhoun behind him. These drivers really spacing it out here, it looks like. Not pushing the issue. Oh, Ryan Potter now falling back. Uh-oh. Did he get too hot? Dwight Braswell, how you doing out there, buddy? All right, now some more side-by-side. Curtis looking to take back over the lead. He did lead a lap, but he still has Tyler Riggs, who's inside. Man, the speeds, 203, 200 and, well, I just saw Ryan Potter there hit 206. Okay, well, still going to go back up front. Well, Tyler still hanging on to it on the inside. AJ Stravato. A lot of side-by, still a lot of side-by-side going on. We've had the 3 wide already. Oh, watching J.W. Miller in the number 6. Get back here toward the field a little bit. Oh, somebody's blinking. Who is that? Not sure who that was. Not really a whole lot going on back in the back. Where it's happening at is up front right now. Still side by side. Tyler Riggs, Curtis Granger, lap number 12, probably be coming up on pit stops here in about 13, 14 or so laps. Doesn't take long. Not a whole lot going on right now. These guys still holding strong out here side by side. That outside line, though, did fall apart. Right now, though, 77 of Granger, the 19 of Hartman. Looks like the 81 of Connor Holden, the 61 of Corey Cook, and the 84 of Locklear. It's on the outside here. On the inside is going to be Ridge, Stravato, Miller, the 11 of Connor, Robert O'Connor, and the 62 of Zach Groves. Right behind him, Jeremy Leach and Ty Smith. This is this front pack here. Yeah, it doesn't cut it all out. Cuts most of it out, but not all. Good racing. Good racing early on. 14 laps into this run, now 15. somebody on the apron there. That's Anthony Marshall. What happened? Well, he's got some damage. Oh, no. And it doesn't look like he is going to be even able to get up to speed here. Look like 162, 63 miles an hour. It looks like he's coming back down pit road here. Looks like Johan Jew out there as well on pit road. Let me see if I can get a... Oh, he's got some damage here too. Significant damage on that number 79 machine. Looks like they might have got into each other and into the wall. Was no caution. Tyler, Riggs, Curtis, and Granger still battling it up here. Everybody giving a little bit of space. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Now the question is, you know, who's going to be the first ones to dive it down pit road once they get to the pit window. The ones on the inside line, though, all the way through the field here, they really have a better shot at getting down pit road than those on the outside when you get up front. All the way back to the 67 now of Cameron Hearn here. Started third, fell back. Now he's making moves back up toward the front. Really not a whole lot. I mean, there's a side-by-side, but not a whole lot itself going on. Keith Calhoun trying to get back up toward the front, currently running in 15th now. The 4, JT Larsh, right behind him. These guys are in the draft of one another and in the draft of the 7 of Benjamin Lacey. They are catching the front pack here. Back a little bit further, Christopher Dean, Crank Bell. Got the 21 of William Martin, was having some pedal issues. I'm glad to see he got that fixed. Noah Maury. Frank DiMaggio. Robert Lukens. Gabriel Esick. Be the last car on the lead lap here. Jordan Beyer did not start the race. Anthony Marshall is down 5 laps. He is back out here on the track. He is on the apron. Johan Jew still sitting on pit road. They're going to be coming up on Anthony Marshall here, though, pretty quickly to put him another lap down. Curtis Granger, though, not giving up. Man, I wonder how hot they're getting. Oh, Curtis! Gonna drop it right in front of Tyler Riggs. Whoa, get a little squirrely up here. Getting a little bumpy. 19 gonna go low, Jackson Hartman. That's gonna put AJ back to fourth. Well, AJ's going to go high now. Oh, now they're going to be starting to wiggle, as I like to call it. Because that's what they're doing, is wiggling throughout the whole front pack here. We'll stay on this front pack. Now the roles have switched. Tyler on the outside, Curtis on the inside. AJ pushing the daylights out of the 26. Or 92, whatever. Oh, really tight. Really close out of 4. So who's going to lead the lap? Tyler going to lead this lap. He's going to drop it again right up ahead of Curtis Granger. It's going to kind of leave AJ out there now with the 61 of Corey Cook. Oh, I'm sure we'll see Dylan Parker up toward the front later on in the race. Right now, currently running it here in 17th. After, of course, starting on pole as it set everybody's grid. Now they're going to become flying up on, I believe, Anthony Marshall. Anthony up on that, up against the wall here, 3 wide as they get around the number 60. Ooh, 61 getting a little squirrely. Corey Cook. Well, coming up on a quarter of the way here. Lap 25 already. We've only been racing for 30 minutes. Wow, what a move by Stravato. I do believe they are now within pit window here. Somewhere, like I said, 25 to 35 laps. I'm not sure the correct number. Now we're going to have to watch and see. Looks like Corey trying to find a spot to get in line here, and he's going to do it. Corey coming down pit road. The 99 coming down. Boy, I was right on the dot here. Keith Calhoun, JT Lars, Christopher Dean, Crank Bell, William Martin, Gabriel, Robert, all down pit road. So pit road is busy. Oh no, Corey Cook overshot his pit stall. Or got too far right. One of the two. No. Okay, we get up here. We see Cameron there. Going to go dive it to the inside. Here we go. Front pack's pitting. Well, it looks like everybody coming down pit road here. Pit road is busy now. You can see everybody come down. Good Lord. What is this? Everybody pit at the exact same time? Well, 2 drivers didn't pit there, Frank DiMaggio and Noah Maury, but I imagine they will probably end up coming down either this time or the next time, probably this time, seeing as they are out there kind of by themselves. Yep, Frank's coming down here. Noah going to come down right behind him. Now Robert O'Connor. Okay, Robert came down pit road, but he didn't stop. And so did Jeremy Leach. Okay, so they're going to have to come down again, maybe. So after all said and done, it's going to be Curtis Granger, Cameron Hearn, 1 and 2, AJ Stravato 3, Locklear 4th, and Tyler Riggs 5th. Frank Noah off and away. Robert Jeremy back down pit road. That will give the lead back up to Curtis Granger here. And he's got one heck of a driver behind him in Cameron Hearn. The 33 of Stravato is catching them. So about 25 to 28 laps is your pit window. Well, Stravato has caught Cameron and Curtis. Tyler, Connor Holden, they are coming, as well as Jacob Locklear, Crank Bell, Zach Probst, J.W. Miller, and J.T. Larsh. That's the top 10. We get back here to Frank DiMaggio. Frank, Dylan, Ryan, Christopher, William, top 15. Now they got a 3-pack up front. They might get 8 up here pretty soon between just them 3. And then Tyler's got a freight train behind him. Right now, everybody trying to catch back up. Oh, Benjamin Lacey dropped out. Uh-oh. Not what we wanted to see for the first race of the season. All right, well, they are catching them. Now down to about 0.6 of a second. Now down to about a half a second behind. Yeah, they got 8 up here. And it didn't take but what? Couple of laps. Well, they're going to have a full head of steam coming up on Cameron. Curtis, AJ, and Cameron, what are they going to do? They're going to stay behind them? They're going to go around them? What are they going to do here? Looks like Tyler is going to go to the outside, as well as the 81 of Connor Holden. The 33 jumps up to the outside. Somebody blinking there. Another shout out, of course, to the race sponsor here tonight. That is going to be Great Lakes Sim Racing, GreatLakesSimRacing.com. Check them out. Christopher Dean and company. Looks like T-Brew out there in chat. Missing the race here tonight. Man, it's been good. Been a good race. No, and they're already back double file already. I suspect more 3 wide and possibly even 4 later on. Right now, just a lot of double file going on here. And a lot of it. Now, they're bunched up and stuff. Oh! Now back to single file on that inside line. AJ popping it down to the inside behind Cameron. Curtis Granger up front. Connor Holden. A lot of good racing. Well, folks, I know we're not halfway yet, but these guys racing so good right now, bunched up together. I think we need to do a little bit of crank it up here tonight. Alrighty, folks, we're going to go ahead and go back live here. We'll probably do another crank it up. We're probably around 70, lap 70, lap 75. All depends on how quickly they can get stacked back up like they are. Oh, no, they're trying to get around the 79. Curtis Granger's off the track. Whoa. Wow, that was close. That's going to put Curtis Granger back in 5th. Boy, that mixed them up front here. Cameron Hearn takes over the lead. Tyler right behind him now. Connor Holden in 3rd. On the outside, here comes Curtis Granger right back up to the back bumper there of the 92, or 26 on the card as we have it. The 81 of Connor Holden, though, man, he needs to get some side draft off those guys. Oh, getting real squirrely up front here. Check back toward the back here real quick. Gabriel Isik now has the 8 of Noah Mari ahead of him. These guys back here, though, running single file and pretty much a car space between them still. Bruce Amsden out there. How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you out there in chat. Zach Probst went to the inside. Boy, now the outside. Cameron Hearn, and I believe that is Connor Holden there. Yes, in the 81. Kind of stuck out there by themselves right now. 3 of Dylan Parker trying to sneak his way back up toward the front. He is on the outside. But man, up here. Oh, here we go again. Curtis gonna go to the outside now. Tyler gonna lead that lap. I think it's gonna be the most laps led probably between Tyler and Curtis right now. Got to get air in that car, though. Here in about 10 laps, we're going to start seeing them come down pit road again. Not a whole lot really going on. So that is the 11. See if I can find the 11 of Robert O'Connor. He is the first driver a lap down. Right up here running behind the number 3 of Dylan Parker. Jeremy Leach is also a lap down. The only 2 drivers that is 1 lap down. Benjamin Lacey was able to get back in. He is currently running 9 laps down. Johan now 16 laps down on pit road, and Anthony Marshall 22 laps down here. Still in the lobby, though. Still in the lobby. Watching Tyler here. Just because they're side by side and there's a little action going on, now just wait. Lap 75, lap 80, 20 to go, 10 to go. We're not going to see just 2 wide. We're going to probably end up seeing 3 wide. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of them, baby. A lot of them. Cameron gonna edge out Connor there on that lap. It looks like Tyler going to go back up to the high side. That is now going to put Stravato to his inside. Back here, we got a pack back here, starting with Jackson Hartman, Ty Smith, Keith Calhoun, Corey Cook. All right here together. And Benjamin Lacey's in the mix here as well. So 5 cars back here. And then everybody else pretty much strung out on that inside line from the front pack. And now we're going to start going single file again. Cameron Hearn up front, Granger second, Stravato third, Probst fourth, Locklear In fifth, Holden in sixth. Crank Bell, Tyler Riggs here battling for that seventh spot. J.W. Miller in ninth, and Dylan Parker going to round out the top 10 here as they get ready, of course, for another round, the second round of green flag pit stops. Here at probably about 4 laps. Lap 49, 2 more laps. We'll be at that halfway mark. Looks like we've got about 14 watching here tonight. We've got about 8 likes. See a couple people coming in late. But hey, oh well. Still glad to have you. Get back here with the 9 of Ryan Potter. Gonna go to the inside, the 26. Or 92, that's Tyler Riggs on the outside. The 4 of JT Larsh, also on the outside here. So back at about 14. Now it looks like they're going to drop it down to the inside and single file now. Totally, pretty much single file throughout the track here tonight. Now the question remains, who is going to be the first one? Or a group coming down? Or are we going to see what we seen the last time? A couple of drivers pit, and then the next time by, everybody pits. Not seeing it this time by. Lap 51. Halfway here tonight. Just waiting. The Dell 883, well, they're coming up on their second round of green flag pit stops. Pit window at about 25 to 28 laps. They've been out here now at about 25 laps. So they're within their fuel window right now. That's why we're starting to see them come down or go single file. Is they're going to start making those pit stops here pretty soon. Well, we've already got a group now coming down. Keith Calhoun, Corey Cook, Ty Smith, Jackson Hartman, all down pit road. Cameron Hearn down pit road, as well as Curtis Granger, J.W. Miller, busy. Connor Holden, J.T. Larsh, Ryan Potter, William Martin, Robert Lukens, Gabriel Isick, all down pit road. Whoa! What happened to the 9 of Ryan Potter? All right, we go back up front here. Everybody going to be off and away. Now we got some more of the leaders coming down. Stravato, Probst. Let me see here if I can get onto them. Locklear, Bell, Parker, Dean, Riggs, all coming down. So that's going to put Frank DiMaggio and Noah Mari, yet again, two drivers that have not pitted. Back out front. Now, right now, I'm shown that Locklear's being scored our leader right now. No, here comes Frank. He's coming down pit road. Noah down pit road. So that will give the lead up to, well, if he can make it back around, it'll be Stravato. Well, Cameron Hearn, Curtis Granger are going to blow past AJ Stravato and Zach Probst. Going to be watching the 6 of J.W. Miller. Be coming up on the 77. AJ, Zach already up to full speed. Frank DiMaggio is off and away by himself. He's got Noah behind him at about 1.7 seconds back. Noah's going to get 8 up here by Crank Bell, Dylan Parker, Connor Holden, Christopher Dean, and I believe that is the 11 of Robert O'Connor with him here. So Noah going to fall back behind this group. And we've already got this front group already kind of caught up to one another. Back to single file. Granger, Miller, Stravato, Probst, Hearn, Bell, or Hearn, top 5. Then we get back here to Crank Bell and Company. Crank Bell, 6th, Parker 7th, Holden 8th, Dean 9th, and DiMaggio going to round out the top 10 here after the second round of green flag pit stops. They are coming, though. They're coming up on that group. Oh, J.W. Miller blinking out. Oh, somebody. Who is that? Is that Cameron? I think that was Cameron. Looks like Dylan Parker going to be falling back here. Maybe trying to pick up a teammate there, maybe in that 11. Dylan Parker, Zach Probst, Robert O'Connor, Stravato, and Locklear, all part of GPL Racing. Now single file once more. If they stay single file, then they can definitely catch this front group. Now we're winding down the laps, though. Laps 59 this time by. Coming up on 40 to go here. 2 laps. AJ gonna go to the outside, leave Curtis by himself. Look at the run the 67's getting, though. To the back bumper. Curtis Granger. Well, that might have been just a little bit too late. As both of them, Stravato and Probst, gonna drop it in front of the 77. It's gonna put them 1 and 2. Now Stravato and Probst, teammates up here working together. You've got Granger, Curtis Granger. Not entirely sure what team Curtis is on. I know Cameron is a independent. And J.W. Miller I don't even see him in TeamSpeak. And Crank Bell, that's leading this group back here, the second pack. About 2.6 seconds back from J.W. Miller now. Green flag, man. Daytona, green flag. I think it was last season they ran Talladega green all the way through. This is the way you need to start things off right here. Green flag. Man, I don't know, though. It's going to get a little wild, though, as we come down to the latter part of the race. And they will definitely, they'll have to make at least one more stop for sure. Cameron Hearn falling back behind the 18. Now, the 18 is Ty Smith. He is one lap down. He's the first car a lap down. He's running up in this front pack here. Well, let's check on 14 of Crank Bell. Now down to about 1.7 seconds behind Cameron Hearn. They will definitely catch him. Oh no, 24 Frank DiMaggio, but we had a blink out there. Well, that was a heavy blink too. Now down to half a second. Well, they have caught pretty much this front group here. So instead of these 6, going to be bringing some more. Bull Cameron Hearn now all over the back of J.W. Miller. He knows this other group is coming. All right, well, this front group is now all together once more. J.W. Miller was pushed up to the lead there. He's going to lead that lap with the help of Cameron Hearn on the outside, but now we've got a lot more drivers up here fighting for the lead, fighting for the win to get that momentum going into next week. Next week's going to be interesting, too. Homestead for round 2. AJ Stravato back to the lead. Zach Probst there in second. Cameron, though, still pushing that number 6. Looks like he's trying to get air into the car. Man, I still don't know who's going to win this. I really don't. Man, it is so close. But yet, so far from the checkered flag. And we're back to double file up front. Good racing, though, Davey. Good racing out here by these guys. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, JW out front. Got AJ Probst there. 1, 2, 3 on the inside. On the outside, Cameron Hearn, Frank Bell, Dylan Parker. Back to the inside will be the 11 of Robert O'Connor there. Then on the outside is going to be the 2. I think that is actually Christopher Dean, supposed to be in the 48. And then the 18 on the inside here. That's going to be, I believe, Ty Smith. And then Frank DiMaggio right behind him. And then right behind Frank, you guessed it, Noah Maury. Connor Holden coming up to Noah. Within the draft at about a half a second. So he will catch up to Noah. Lap 70. Coming up on 3/4 of the race, and man, they're gonna be within another round of pit stops here. Yeah, that big pack would be starting, I do believe, with Gabriel Isick, Corey Cook, Jacob Locklear, Ryan Potter, Keith Calhoun, and Jackson Hartman all in this. Oh, you're spectating. Oh, okay. Now they're coming up. They are coming up on this pack fast. Here's the leader, JW. Here's Gabriel, right there. Take a look at a chase view here, and we'll turn the camera and look back. Right there is the leaders from Gabriel's view. Right there is J.W. Miller and company, and you can just see how quick they are coming up on Gabriel and this group. Right now, what this line of cars need, I'm going to go ahead and say it, boy, they need a caution. Because if they keep staying out here, they are going to probably get lapped. However, we are within about another 4 to 5 more laps before we get to this other round. And this will probably be the last stop they have to make. And here they go. They're coming up on them. Let's get back here to Gabriel again. J.W. Miller's right there. He can just taste the back end of that 22. Single file. I don't think it's going to stay single file, though. Nope. They're going to go to the outside. Here they go. And they did catch them. And this is going to trap several drivers a lap down. Jackson Hartman, of course, leading that second group. Oh, the 7, though. He's going to go high. That's going to be Benjamin Lacey. Trying to stay on the lead lap. And he's just going to get ate up 3 wide right here, folks. Lacey now on the outside. We're going to go 3 wide as they get around that, or trying to get around the number 7. Ooh, tagging the wall. That is definitely going to hurt the speed. He is going to fall all the way back. Got a couple of drivers off pace here, off the track. The 22 of Gabriel falling back. 3 wide once more right up ahead of them. Well, J.W. Miller has lapped all of those cars. Oh, Jackson Hartman here would be fighting to get oh, Jackson coming down pit road here. As well as the 9 of Ryan Potter. Okay. Maybe not a bad move. You're already a lap down, might as well come down pit road, right? AJ now fighting on the outside to take over the lead. All right, Brian. Well, you got to do your thing, bud. Glad to see you out there, man. Here comes the leaders down pit road. Stravato, Miller, Probst, Granger, Herm, Parker, Holden. all down pit road. All right, off and away here, off of pit road. Get back up here to Crank Bell. And here comes Crank Bell, Christopher Dean, Frank DiMaggio, Noah Maury, all down pit road. Yeah, I know, Davey. I don't know how he did that. I seen it. All right, 20 to go, and we are setting on another round of pit stops here. So after everything is going to be all said and done, J.W. Miller, Curtis Granger, and Cameron Hearn going to round out the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Right now, they'll probably end up taking over the lead here if they can get back around before Dean, Bell, DiMaggio, and Maury get back up to speed, but they're not going to be able to do it. Coming down into turn number 1 here is J.W. Miller and company, but look at the 62 and the 33. Zach Probst and A.J. Stravato there on the outside coming up on these three. Whoa, a little bit close there, guys. Woo. And we're going to go 3 wide as they come around this group. Ooh. What 20 laps to go. Man. Awesome racing out here by these guys. All right, well, single file here, 18 to go. Just letting these guys do their thing out here on the track. It's going to get a little wild here. I would say 5:10 to go. We're not going to see this single file here. We're going to see a lot of double file. They can make it. It's going to be close, but they can make it to the end on fuel. Now, if a green, white checkered was to come out, could they make it through that? I don't know. That's how close it really is. Well, Cameron Hearn there in second, but still single file all the way back to the 14 of Frank Bell. Got Frank DiMaggio sitting there in 8. He does have Noah Maury, Connor Holden, and Connor Holden. The 9 right behind them, Dylan Parker, and the 22 of Gabriel Eastick right here together, working together. Really nobody else around them two. But 16 to go. All right, back to double file here. I knew it wouldn't take long. It's going to put Zach Brooks on the outside. AJ Stravato, Curtis Granger on the outside. On the inside, it's going to be J.W. Miller, Cameron Hearn, 14 of Frank Bell. Christopher Dean's going to be on the outside. Frank DiMaggio on the inside. Oh! Whoa! Got a little loosey-goosey up there for the 62. That could have been ugly. Man, 14 to go. Now it's starting to get a little wild. Be careful, guys. They are coming upon some cars here on the outside. But it's going to be, I believe, William Martin, J.T. Larsh, maybe 4, 21. And I don't know who that other one was back there. Oh, the 83, my bad. Jeremy Leach. Didn't see his number. A little bit of slip-slopperoni up front here. Dropping in front of the 6 now. Oh man, 11 to go. 10 next time by. You know these guys are itching to go 3 wide, but do they really want to? Oh. $17 watching, 10 likes. Can we hit 17 likes here tonight? 17 likes is what we're shooting for. I'd love to hit more, but 17 likes would be awesome here this evening. 10 to go. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Like I said here, for the season opener here tonight for Slide Jobs. Of course, the race is sponsored by Global Great Lakes SimRacing.com. Big shout out to Christopher Dean as we're going to go 3 wide. Up front, J.W. Miller on the outside. And he's going to get 8 up if he doesn't get any help. The 36. See if I can find the 36 of Robert Lukens. Made his way up to the pack. I haven't really talked much about Robert here tonight, but you know, he has been just running his race. Now he is a lap down. We've only got 11 drivers on the lead lap here. Dylan Parker, the last driver on the lead lap. First driver lap down is going to be Jacob Locklear. Well, Christopher Dean races in this, Davey. He races and knows William. And oh, Frank DiMaggio. Good save, Frank. Oh, get it back up on track. There you go. Woo. Yeah, I know it's a little confusing, but yeah. Oh no, here we go. Now we're wrecking. No, this will bring out the caution. First caution of the evening. Cameron Hearn is involved in that. The 14 of Crank Bell also involved. It looks like some tempers there at the end, but let's go back here and take a look at what happened, where this caution came out and what happened. Looks like 14 doing some bumping and banging there. Maybe trying to get that side draft off of the 67. Not entirely sure. Then we go into turn right here is where it happened at, out of turn 2. Blam! Both of them going to go hard into the outside wall, and how it did not collect anybody else, I have no clue. But right here at the end too, oh man, the 14 takes a lick by from the 67 there. Looks like some tempers. All right, well, this will not set up a GWC, and you really don't need to pit. We'll have to wait and see who does. It doesn't look like anybody is going to be coming down pit road here. Doesn't look like it. Well, we got Dylan Parker coming down. Okay, so I was wrong. William Martin down pit road. Some drivers that are a lap down are coming down. JT Large. No, JT's going to have to back up. Oh, man. Well, what do you do in this situation? Oh, if you were out here racing, I mean, what would you do? Well, we're back to double file here. This ain't going to set up a GWC. But we are going to go, we're going to get the 3 to go when we get the green flag. So it'll be 3, 2, and then the white flag. And you know what's funny is I'm sitting over here looking at the clock on the wall, and it's saying 9:30, and well, that clock is wrong. So man, only 8:30 here, and we've been live for what? Oh, a little over an hour, hour and a half. They've really ran down this race here tonight. Well, coming back to the green flag here this evening, Slide Jobs, the opener here at Daytona for season 6. Man, I just don't know. I don't know what you do. I mean, if we get another caution, oh, they can, yeah, well, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. We can't have too many, though. The green flag is back out. AJ on the outside. Well, here we go. 3 laps to go here tonight. And already a good jump there, but man, you gotta watch the outside here. You gotta watch the drivers. Connor Holden, Dylan Parker. Oh, we're wrecking again. Dylan Parker around. The caution is out. Looks like Robert Lucan's involved in this one. Now, this is going to set up a GWC. So let's take a look here at what happened here on this caution. We're going to be up here on the 36 of Robert Lucan's. I think it might have started up toward Dylan Parker and company. We'll get back up here on the 3 of Dylan Parker. Kind of see. Coming out of turn number 2 here. Oh, it started right up ahead of Dylan, the 77. And, well, it's the 2 on the car. They get into it, and it was just on from there. And then right there it was. Boy, the 36 just nowhere to go. You're down low, and the car comes right down to you. You can't do nothing about it. Wrong place, wrong time. So that is going to set up a GWC here tonight. Okay, GWC attempt number 1. Well, let's go back to season 5 here. It doesn't look like he is racing in the race here tonight. But last season's winner, Eric Hutton, won the opener for season 5. All right, well, let me see here. GWCs, I think they do too, but I'm not sure. Let me go down here and see what it is. Okay, so it is 3 attempts. Got that cleared. All right, AJ up front. Zach Probst, Noah Maury, J.W. Miller, Jackson Hartman, Frank DiMaggio, Corey Cook, Connor Holden, Dylan Parker on pit road, Christopher Dean on pit road. It looks like Curtis Granger on pit road. So, okay, Curtis is now coming back out. So that's going to put Curtis in 10th and Dylan in 9th. All right, now making sure everybody gets straightened out here. All right, here we go. GWC, the first of 3. All right, well, on the backstretch here at Daytona. Of course, next week we will have points to go down. And as always, we interview the top 3. Pacing here at Daytona is rough. All right, out of turn number 4, pace car going to dive off to the safety of pit road. The green-white checkered, 1 of 3 here. Start things off, and AJ, he's going to go. Green flag is out. And we're back underway here for the first attempt under a green-white checker. We got to make it around. We got to make it around to the white flag. And the leader, AJ Stravato, make it around. Take the white flag. And after that, whatever happens, happens. Going to watch that 6, though, of J.W. Miller on the outside. Being pushed by Frank DiMaggio. Screaming down the backstretch into turn number 3 here momentarily. Coming out of turn number 4. We're gonna see the white flag. White flag in the air. 1 to go here tonight. Whatever happens, happens. Zach now on the outside. Yada Maury there in second. The 19 of Hartman. Where did he come from? Doing some side drafting. Doing a little bit of blocking, it looks like. Boy, that number 8, that 62 gets a run. Looks like Noah's probably going to go up high here, coming out of 4. Here we go. Now we're wrecking. We're going. Who's going to win it? I don't even know who won it. Oh, it's a huge wreck. Frank DiMaggio. Oh, wow. Let's take a look at this. All right, well, we're going to be on Frank here. We're going to really see this wreck and what happened here. Right there, you're going to see the 8 go to the outside, the 62. Oh, the bumper hook by the 62, and blam, it was just on from there. How did Frank do that? Got around the 33. It looked like he hit him, but Frank DiMaggio is going to come away with the win here tonight. Dylan Parker is going to finish in third, sideways, and JW Miller Dylan Parker in second, sideways, and JW Miller as well in third, sideways. What a finish! All right, well, we get these guys up here to the staging here tonight, folks. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk to the top three here tonight. Man, we got to hear it from the drivers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. We have caught up with our top two here real quick. We'll get third place down here when he is able to get in TeamSpeak here in just a minute. But we're going to start here with Dylan Parker. Second place here tonight, Dylan. We got to talk about really the first start of the race here tonight, man. Green flag pit stops. I mean, all the way through and there toward the end. I mean, it was green flag. I thought for a second you guys were going to run this thing green all the way. And then, of course, you get down there to the end of the race. Then you got those cautions because everybody is, really wanting to grab the win. Talk about your run out here and your strategy call and man, that final lap, bud.
Yeah. So, throughout the race, first part, I'm just trying to hang back with some of the teammates, and we're just back there saving fuel a little bit. AJ was up more toward the front because he likes doing that, but we all pit on the same lap, just getting the laps down, trying to set ourselves up to be all together, and for like the last 10 laps, so it's between us. But some stuff happened along the way. Jacob had some problems. I had a problem on that last pit stop. There was a big checkup and I missed my pit stall, so I got away from the group. So seeing that last caution was really nice for me because I was nowhere near the pack after that mess up in pit road. So then we get to the end, and I'm feeling good. I got no damage on my car. I know I'm a pretty good plate racer to go up to the pack, so I'm setting myself up. I got a pretty good run out of two, pushing this one car, and then there's this wreck that completely took me off guard. I had no idea what was happening because of these big spoilers. So then that damaged my car really bad. So then we got to that last little run. It it was just free for all. Coming to the line, they all was hitting each other. Um, I got a guy behind me, Connor Holden. Thank you to him for pushing me. I was down about 40 RPM, and he pushed me straight to second after all of them wrecks. So that was really nice to get with a damaged car.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know how you did it, but everybody was pretty much going across the start finish line sideways. I think Frank was the only one that managed to at least go straight enough because it was a parking lot on the front
Oh yeah,
stretch.
yeah. I was watching Frank, and for a second there, I was like, if Frank gets hit one more time, I might got this, because I'm in second. And then I saw him, he got straight. I was like, oh man, I'll take second though. And then I got sideswiped, and I thought I was gonna get second for just like a few seconds, but
Yeah.
it ended up I came in second, and I will take that all day.
Oh yeah, guaranteed at Daytona. Well, of course, the super speedway, at least one of them, is done here. I don't know. Y'all go to Talladega this season? Oh yeah, y'all do. It's down there in the Chase. We'll get to that way later.
Oh yeah.
But one of the super speedways is done and over with. We go to next week for round 2 of season 6 here at Homestead. So your thoughts on Homestead?
Well, that was the season finale last season, and I won that, so I'm pretty confident. That was actually the race before this one, I guess. So, you know, still it hasn't changed that much. I hope, since we went last there. So I'm pretty confident. I think I can definitely win that, and tie Frank for wins this season.
Oh yeah, no doubt, buddy. Well, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate a wild second place finish here?
I'd like to thank TI Racing, Chris Lewis, William Martin, and of course you for doing an awesome broadcast.
I appreciate it, Dylan, man. We'll go celebrate second here tonight and get ready. We got Homestead next week, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is going to go ahead and bring us to we're going to go ahead and do our third place finisher here real quick. Mr. J.W. Miller, buddy, you got a copy on me?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
I don't know how you managed to get third. That end of that race was wild.
I tell you what, man, I'm thinking the same exact thing. That was pretty crazy. We were up there pushing on the outside for the win there, and just a bad situation overall. But we managed to kind of, block our way while wrecking into a third place. There a lot of wreck there, but
yeah, a lot of cars tore up there at the end. Hello?
Oh, you got me?
Oh, yeah, there you are. Okay. Yeah, a lot of cars tore up there at the end. But what was your strategy really here tonight? Because it is Daytona, and it is, what we call a crapshoot of a race. Anybody can win it.
Well, we started up front, and we managed to stay up front with the front pack and just make really good pitting decisions there for that entirety of the race. So that was really good, and kind of just hanging back a little bit, letting things play out the way that they were, and we ended up with some lucky breaks there at the end, getting around some wrecks. So overall, it was a great race for me.
Oh, yeah, definitely got a good points night to start things off for the season. Well, next week, round 2, Homestead, buddy. Your thoughts on Homestead?
Homestead's one of those ones that I struggle with, so it's going to be an interesting one for me, but definitely looking forward to a few of the other tracks on the schedule this season for sure.
Oh, yeah. And we've got several new ones it looks like we're going to be running, but nevertheless, you got to start things off some way, and you've already got a good start here early on, so good luck with that. And awesome job out here tonight, man. Second place or third place is not bad at all. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate here?
Yeah, thanks to you, as always, for broadcasting. I like to listen along while I'm driving. Might not be the best idea, but
no.
kind of keeps things a little bit less boring. Shout out to, obviously, Mr. Martin for putting on this league. This is a hell of a league. I mean, I very rarely have I ever seen a super speedway race with more than 20 cars go green for that long. So I think we
Yeah.
got a really good group of guys here for sure.
Yeah, man, that long green, green flag pit stops, started to get everybody spread out, and then everybody would get back together again, and then you'd be going down to pits again, and I thought for sure it was going to be ran green all the way, but we know how Daytona is when it comes down to the wire. So, man,
Yes, sir.
man, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Get ready, Homestead for round 2 next week.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here, the number 24 of Frank DiMaggio. Frank, man, what an awesome race out here tonight, really, from the start all the way to the end. We had to use a green-white checkered, but really, let's talk about the strategy race out here tonight. Green flag and green flag pit stops at that. Man, talk about it, because that first green flag pit stop, everybody pretty much came down at one time.
Yeah, I think I was one of the few people that almost ran it dry, and Noah and I, luckily, we were able to draft up together. That first stop, I didn't take tires and couldn't get out of the box, couldn't get around on the apron. So from there on out, I took my tires and able to keep up a little bit better from that.
Do y'all have tire set limits?
Yeah, there was 2 sets today, plus the ones you started on.
Okay, so 3 altogether, but yeah. 1 you start with and 2 in the pits.
Yeah, and that'll be different every racetrack we go, depending on the length and the size. So
yeah, and how bad it uses them up and all that other good stuff, Well, man, now we go to the end of the race. We come down to the caution right before the green-white checkered caution. You see the caution, it's not going to bring out a green-white checkered, but you know what could happen. What was going through your mind seeing that caution there?
well, I was really looking forward to the yellow, actually. I didn't run any practice laps, and completely my fault, but my steering was all messed up. And when I was in the corners turning left, my steering wheel was at the 12 o'clock spot. So I was pretty much holding the wheel straight to turn left, and it wasn't very comfortable. I was really excited to see that yellow, able to get it fixed up, avoid that second to last yellow, and I don't know, I guess the seas kind of parted at the end there for me.
Well, what's the big wreck happened there coming to the checkered flag, and you're right behind the mess. You actually ended up hitting a driver, trying to dodge it. I think you hit the 33 of Stravato, trying to get around it and dodge it, and just go. Was you just going to go for it at that point?
Yeah, I mean, you come off turn 4 on the last lap. There's really no reason to lift, no matter what happens. So, luckily, I got kind of lucky there. I think if it was a real race car, I'm probably dragging the brake, but I feel pretty good. So I don't know. We'll see if we can carry the momentum to next week. I don't know where we're at, but
Well,
hopefully
that's my next question to you. Is we go to Homestead next week? So your thoughts on Homestead?
that didn't work out too well last year for me, so I guess I learned what to do and what not to do, and hopefully we can keep the fenders on the car, save the tires, and I think if we can do that, we might have a shot at the top 5 at the end.
So mainly just shooting for a top 5.
Yeah, I already know I don't have the speed to compete with the other guys, so it might be a battle for third, if anything, that I'll be doing, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll have some bad luck or get together with somebody, and we'll just run our own race, and we'll see what we can do.
Go from there. You got that right. Well, man, awesome job. Congratulations on the win here tonight to start things off. Homestead next week. You already talked about it, so really that brings us to the final thing. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory?
Just want to say thanks to my buddy Ben Lacey. We've decided to team up this year, see what we can do in the points. Starting a new team, but he was talking me through the last few laps there when the leader was going, what lane was moving. So big shout out to him, and So I say thanks for everyone showing up tonight. Pretty good turnout for the first race of the year. William Martin for putting it all together, all the other admins that do what they do so we can race every Sunday like this. And everyone out there watching on MaxSpeedTV, really appreciate everyone tuning in.
Oh, we do appreciate it, Frank. Man, go celebrate the win. And, man, we'll see you next week. I mean, that's no doubt about it. Same time, same place. You know it.
All right. Hopefully we can chat again next week.
We'll see.
All right. See you later.
See you, bud. All right. Well, man, AJ, I see you in chat there, buddy. Man, tough break. But it is Daytona, man. You got to keep that in consideration. It is, anything happens at the end of the race. But, you've raced on iRacing long enough. You've seen it. I broadcasted it so many times. I can pretty much tell you what happens at Daytona. It's crapshoot. Anybody can win. So, man, we hate it, though. Man, we hate it. But you are going to grab a top 5 here, and we're going to go ahead and get to that here, the unofficial results, pinning any admin stuff that they have to do here tonight. But it's going to be Frank DiMaggio grabbing the win here this evening for round 1, the opener here at Daytona for Slide Jobs. Dylan Parker there going to get second somehow. I don't know how he did it. J.W. Miller going to be coming back after getting caught up in the incident there, too. He's going to grab third. Zach Probst fourth. A.J. Stravato, who is in chat, running up front. And blam, got caught up in it. But, hey, top 5, man, not bad. Going to be some good points tonight for sure. Connor Holden in 6th. Corey Cook 7th. Curtis Granger in 8th. Jackson Hartman 9th. And Christopher Dean going to grab a top 10 here this evening. And another big shout out to Christopher Dean and the Great Lakes Sim Racing.com for coming on board sponsoring tonight's race. A big shout out to them again as well. Noah Maury in 11th, Keith Calhoun in 12th, William Martin 13th, JT Large 14th, Gabriel Isick 15th, Robert Lucan 16th, Robert O'Connor 17th, Ty Smith at 18th, Ron Potter 19th, and Jeremy Leach going to round out the top 20. Jacob Locklear 21st, Crank Bell 22nd, Cameron Hearn 23rd, Benjamin Lacey 24th, Tyler Riggs 25th, Johan Jew 26th, Anthony Marshall 27th, and Jordan Bowery did not start the race here tonight, but that is going to do it here. And again, congratulations to Frank DiMaggio, Dylan Parker, and J.W. Miller. Top 3 here tonight. Frank starting it off right. But, of course, tomorrow night, we go back with the XM99, Extreme Motorsports and 99.com, with the ARCA Series, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, right here on MaxSpeedTV. You don't want to miss it. But until then, stay safe and have a good night.